Welcome back to What's What, the podcast that sheds some light on the things you'd rather not think about. Right, let's get straight into it. Times are changing, eh? The days of just rocking up toolbox in hand and getting the job done, well, they're not gone, but things are a bit different now. Your customer, you see, they've been doing their homework. They're savvy, they're clued up, and they're not just looking for someone who can connect a few wires without blowing the whole neighborhood's power. They're looking for a professional, someone they can trust with their home, their business, their safety. In a previous episode of this very podcast, I explained the 10 questions a client should ask an electrician before they hire him or her. Clients want value for money, and in today's age of information, clients are more informed than ever before. So, today we're chatting about what these savvy customers are going to be asking you and how you can present your credentials like a pro to build that trust from the moment you walk through the door. First up, let's talk about the questions you can expect to be grilled with. And yep, I mean grilled. Gone are the days of a simple "how much will it be?" Today's customer wants to know more. They're going to ask you, are you licensed and insured? This is a big one, guys. They want to know that all the electrical work is signed off by someone who is properly qualified and that if anything goes bush, they're covered. Don't just say yes. This is your chance to shine. Have your documents ready, not a crumpled piece of paper in your bakkie. I mean a proper professional folder or even a digital copy on a tablet. Show them your registration with the Department of Labor. Explain what it means to have a wireman's license in South Africa. This isn't just about ticking a box, it's about showing them you're a legitimate, responsible professional. Next, they'll likely hit you with, what experience do you have with this type of job? If they're looking for a full rewire on an old Parkrest house, they want to know you've done more than just install a few downlights. Be ready to talk about similar projects you've completed. Better yet, have a portfolio. Photos on your phone or tablet speak volumes. Before and after shots, even better. This shows them you're not just talking the talk. And then comes the money question, but with a twist. Can you give me a detailed quote? A scribbled on the back of a cigarette box isn't going to cut it anymore. Savvy customers want a breakdown of costs, materials, labor, any potential extras. Being transparent with your pricing builds massive trust. It shows you've got nothing to hide and that you respect their investment. They might also ask about warranties or guarantees on your work. This gives them peace of mind, knowing that you stand by the quality of your workmanship. Okay, so you know what they're going to ask. Now, how do you present yourself to build that immediate trust? It starts before you even say a word. 1. Arrive on time. It sounds simple, I know, but you'd be surprised how many tradespeople fall down on this. If you say you'll be there at 10, be there at 10. If you're running late because of a nightmare on the N1, a quick call to let them know goes a long way. It's about respect for their time. 2. Look the part. I'm not saying you need to be in a 3-piece suit, but a clean branded shirt or jacket makes a huge difference. It screams professionalism. And for goodness sakes, take your boots off at the door or use shoe covers. It's a small thing, but it shows you respect their home. 3. Communicate clearly and ditch the jargon. They don't need a lecture on the intricacies of Ohm's law. Explain the problem and your proposed solution in simple terms they can understand. This empowers them and makes them feel part of the process. 4. Have a strong online presence. In this day and age, a professional website or even just a well-maintained social media page is your digital storefront. It's a place to showcase your services, post those project photos, and most importantly, display reviews from other happy customers. Positive online reviews are like gold. They build credibility before you've even met a potential client. In South Africa, it's also a good idea to be clued up on our specific qualifications. Know your NQF levels from N1 to N3 for your basic electrical engineering and be able to explain what it takes to get that wireman's license and register with the Department of Labor. You could even mention your registration with the Electrical Conformance Board of South Africa or the Electrical Contractors Association South Africa. This shows you're serious about your trade and up to date with the local regulations. Ultimately, lads, it's about more than just your technical skills. It's about the whole experience you provide. From that first phone call to the final sign-off, every interaction is a chance to build trust and create a loyal customer who will not only call you back next time, but will also be singing your praises to their friends and family. And that, my friends, is how you grow a solid, successful electrical business. That's all we've got time for on this episode of What's What. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this helpful, do us a favor and follow us on whatever platform you're listening on. We'll be back soon with more tips and tricks to keep you on top of your game. Stay safe, stay professional, and stay connected.